Okay, so don't even feel like you have to give this joke a pity laugh. Because I'm not sure if I can...
Okay.
Even if I attempt to say it, I don't think I'm going to be able to formulate it into a joke because it's so pathetic. But if rich people take vacations in the Alps, then, like, lower class people would take their vacation at the Alps. You know, like the TV character. So that was the joke, and I feel pretty shitty about myself at the moment because of how weak that was. But, I guess I've come up with worse.
Yeah.
I mean, was Alf ever relevant? Oh. So here's a fun fact. I'm trying to cut down on the amount of caffeine that I take, and I am legit actually going through withdrawal symptoms. Oh my god, you fucks! Oh my god! Oh my god! Why am I here? Why am I here?
I've maybe never used these guns. Alright, give me 1 second. Well, that went places. Yeah.
I'm glad you got that out of your system. Sort of like taking
So
a
I've never
big
used Fencer before.
poop of poison.
I put him on that one mission with the Inferno drops, just to you know, see what
Bootstrap a bunch of gear.
Yeah, what I could get. So I figured since we're in a tunnel and I hate being slow, I'd try Fencer for once. And so I load him up with a pair of mortars, and I'm like, okay, this seems reasonable.
Uh-huh.
And then Ultimate Judas.
And then what happened? Yes, Ultimate Judas. Yes, that is what happened. That's a fairly accurate way of describing it.
I don't think I've Ultimate Judas before. That was
no,
magnificent.
You've really outdone yourself with this one. You really took a magnificent turbo dump on all of our efforts.
It was beautiful. I loved that. That was enjoyable.
Yeah, no, it's you should get that moment framed.
I could do that. Can somebody clip that, by the way?
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I've cut down on the amount of caffeine that I intake by half, and I decided to do that starting like 3 days ago, and I am actually going through withdrawal symptoms because I have been basically unable to think all day, and I have been remarkably irritable. I started to feel bad for my coworkers because I was just like, they would just be like, "Hey Adam, can you do this for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, yes I can." And then I had to be like, I'm not pissed off at you. I'm just really angry at everything right now. But your request is completely reasonable, and I hope you don't think I'm an insane person.
I actually have never, like, habitually taken caffeine, even when I'm, like, super tired. I have, like, no idea what caffeine withdrawal even would, like, feel like.
It's pretty shitty, man. So, basically, I noticed that it was, like, getting pretty bad when, if I didn't have caffeine, I just had, like, incredible headaches constantly. And it was like, this is probably getting bad that, like, if I go less than, like, 12 hours without having caffeine, I will, get a splitting headache and not be able to think very well.
Yeah, that's bad.
So then I decided to start, like, cutting down on it, because it wasn't even that bad, but it was just a very constant level. I just always needed to have, like, 2 caffeinated beverages a day. It isn't very much, but I needed to have it to function and not feel like a real turd mongler. But I eventually realized that I could save a lot of money and a lot of dentist time if I just like stopped having caffeine and caffeinated beverages. It sucks. It really is not fun to try and wean yourself off of a substance that you're physically addicted to, even if it's something as mild as caffeine.
I'm probably gonna get like into my old age and actually have to be on like certain drugs and then off of certain drugs and whatever. And
that's what's called being old.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm not gonna have any of these like Jesus, that ant.
It's just a wall of dead ants.
That's amazing.
It's a work of art.
I wish I could be like a necromancer or something in this game, where like just melt from nuclear throne.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, every enemy you kill comes back to fight for you for 10 seconds.
Or
like,
alternatively, all of the corpses explode.
That's just Diablo. God, that was an overpowered skill. Corpse explosion.
Actually, hell, I would
ridiculous.
absolutely play like a Diablo versus EDF kind of cross game where it's like,
oh, it'd be great.
You have like all sorts of like cool abilities and weapons to roll with. I guess that's kind of what like Vermintide was supposed to be, but it didn't really get that.
It didn't get it, and also the performance issues. God, I could never get that game to run.
I would like to try again.
Maybe,
like you, me, Keith, and Shadows.
I got shot in the butt by somebody.
Oh, that reminds me. Fortnite tomorrow. Probably.
Tomorrow, yeah. Well,
you
can play Fortnite right now, right? But the servers are just completely paralyzed, or?
Nope, the servers are off.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, whatevs. You know what's funny? We keep saying, like, wouldn't it be great if EDF was set in Warhammer, or EDF was set in Diablo, or something like that? I just think, like, EDF is a good game with a remarkably uninteresting setting.
Yeah. I really like the idea of, players versus horde of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's why I like Warframe so much, even though, like, it doesn't quite have the same effect as, like, EDF does, but it's just like I enjoy playing games where I can just cut through masses of enemies super casually, semi-casually, and like be challenged. But
that one was on me. We're also done with the mission, right? Thanks, Gems.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really. I'm pretty neutral on horde killing games. Not really something I've ever really found all that interesting, to be totally honest.
I don't like horde survival unless it's I don't like horde survival unless it's like this, where like it's kind of objectives and horde. I hate the ones where you're just like, you're in a small arena, survive for a while, and I'm like, that's really dull. Like, I need to have secondary objectives and like interesting things to do while I'm there.
Right. I would agree. I always find zombie games do this constantly. Like, the holdout sections of zombie games are always my least favorite parts.
Yeah,
and they're always there.
Like, as long as you're like moving, I think I'm okay with the holdout sections. Like, Left 4 Dead did it rather well, where it's like, okay, so like you're having a fine time. I am dead. Holy shit, that's a lot of enemies. I think actually you killed me with that Tesla gun of yours.
Probably.
But, I mean, I also only have 270 HP and I have no health pickups. But, like, for Left 4 Dead, you're moving from place to place to place to place, and every once in a while you have to, like, hold up somewhere, and I find that way more compelling, even though I kind of hate Left 4 Dead. But I find it more compelling because you have to kind of think on the fly, and you're not just, like, doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that I just don't like it. I find it very uncompelling to, like, do hold-up sections, but that's just me, I guess. I don't know.
So you don't like Orcs Must Die, for example?
No. Well, I mean, Orcs Must Die is basically a tower defense game. That's different. I like that, but I don't like
Earthfall.
Yeah, that one was okay. But it did have a ton of like hold up sections that I didn't really like all that much. Good game though, but kind of glad that we're not playing it anymore.
Yeah.
I have so many guns.
Are they good?
I don't know. This one's a psi cluster. We'll try this bastard out and see what it does. It's part of the special category of weapons, so we'll see how special it actually is.
I'm actually rather enjoying... sweet. Somebody did get Ultimate Judas as a clip. Thank you. But, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I'm actually really liking the Fencer, now that I'm kind of getting the chance to play him a little bit.
Yeah? You had to go switch him in the Keith sessions?
No idea.
Oh, alright.
I think I'm just going to continue to switch back and forth between them freely.
Between everybody. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, based on, like, feel. Because, like, I like Air Raider for vehicles, but there's so many situations where vehicles are just such a wash.
Mm-hmm. Boy, this is a rough starting spot. This mission is a little bit shitty.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to the enemies being on one side, like very Napoleonic. You have the enemies on one side, and then you have you on the other. This one, we start out getting surrounded, and it is ass-a-tree.
It is butts. Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah. Well, all we need to do is get through this first section, and this level becomes pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Wow. This is a laser light show if I've ever seen one. I feel like we should put on some Michael Jackson or something.
Well, I chose the exact wrong guns for this. I chose a bunch of homing missile launchers. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chose a bunch of homing missile launchers, like a dingus. Turns out that was a bad move.
This is the worst possible level you could have done that choice on. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't remember, and I don't know what half these things do. But at least I'm fast.
Yeah, that's the important thing. These things, at least they bounce around corners, too. That's pretty cool looking. That is you, right? Captain Anime?
Nope.
No, that's...
Nope.
That's somebody behind us who has a really, really cool looking gun.
That is a cool gun.
Yep, I thought the lightning was OP. It is, but also that is too.
Are they even... Okay, yeah, that was the end of it. I was like, I don't think there's any more enemies here.
Yeah, this is the Queen Ant missions, yes? At least the sequence of it, right? Lost contact with the... Yeah, this is definitely the Queen Ant missions. We're almost done. We're almost caught up.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're getting real close.
That's good because that'll be... we'll probably be finishing up just as soon as I get my 2 hours in and then go off to do other bird things. The Fencer has a really weird pose in the menu.
Really?
I'm looking
they, like,
over.
Wide stance?
Yeah, the super wide stance and like the arms out too. It looks like he's powering up to I don't know, take a flex dump. Jim, I don't know what's going on.
What is Jemroth doing?
That's literally just what he said. Was I don't know.
That's just what he says. Okay. Okay.
Let's protect Burb. Thank you. Somebody has the winning strategy. I was about to say that Pyro Salamander knows how to curry my favor, and then I got distracted because curry is a very delicious word. So I was about to just start going, completely unprompted. And then I realized that if I did that, that would be completely insane of me. So I decided to tell my entire thought process instead of just going,
Well,
so
I just
there you
got
are.
one shot by a man.
I will come pick you up. Never mind. Pyro's there. See, Pyro's a good guy.
It shows a inconvenient time. I was like, oh, my phone's running out of batteries. I guess I should go deal with that. And then it's like, wait, you're back up. And I'm like, shoot. I'm not prepared for this.
So I wanted to turn on in-game chat. No. I like the myriad of pre-approved messages.
Well, also the in-game chat is like in-game voice chat.
Yeah.
Who was saying that anyway? Somebody in your...
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine Gemroth or Pyro would be requesting.
No, it was somebody.
Turn on voice chat.
It was somebody in my chat.
Ow. There's an ant like right there. I chose.
Why do you die?
I have less HP than you do.
No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you would, because you don't have leveled up that fencer.
Yeah, I've never used this fencer before. He's fun, but But for the last mission, I brought some homing rocket launchers that turned out to be a mistake.
Some holy rocket launchers.
Dude, yeah. This time around, I brought kind of like hand cannon things.
Domino Rocketus launchers. Oh, crap. Ah, there we are. Seems like something you would get out of an early 90s video game. The holy rocket launcher. Alternatively, one of those completely tone-deaf biblical games from back in the day.
Wait, I can charge this up? Okay, this is an interesting thing.
Yeah? Well, I didn't know this game even had charge-up weapons.
Huh. It's called the Vibro Roller.
Oh,
and it's a hammer.
Ladies.
With tank. It's a hammer with tank treads. And you charge it up, and the more you charge it up, the more you like roll through the level. Which is really weird.
Awesome weapon that I have. Holy shit, this is cool. I mean, whatever you say, but boy, a vibro roller. Ooh, that sounds hot.